One law firm. Panama City. 11.5 million documents. Leaked overnight. The biggest financial exposure in human history. April 3rd, 2016, 400 journalists, 80 countries, 100 media organizations, all published simultaneously. The Panama Papers went public. Inside those documents, 12 sitting heads of state, 140 politicians, 100 billionaires, hiding money from their own governments. Total estimated offshore wealth worldwide, $32 trillion, more than the GDP of the United States and China combined, hidden. This is not a conspiracy. This is the largest verified financial investigation in history. Published, court-tested, source confirmed, every word verified. Mossack Fonseca, founded 1977, Panama City. A legal firm specializing in offshore companies, shell corporations, financial secrecy, for 40 years. What they offered, an offshore company. Your name is hidden, your money untraceable, your tax obligation avoided, service guaranteed, price thousands of dollars. How offshore works. Create a company in a tax haven. Transfer money there. Pay no tax locally. Money controlled by you. Traced to nobody. Mossack Fonseca operated in the British Virgin Islands, Panama, Seychelles, Luxembourg, Nevada, Hong Kong, the secrecy capitals of the world. By 2016, 214,000 offshore companies created for clients worldwide, governments, kings, prime ministers, oligarchs, arms dealers, all clients. Early 2015, a journalist at Süddeutsche Zeitung received an encrypted message. I have something. Are you interested? They were. The anonymous source, known only as John Doe, began sending documents. Not hundreds, not thousands. 11.5 million files. 2.6 terabytes, the largest data leak in history. At that time, more than WikiLeaks combined, more than Edward Snowden's files. Süddeutsche Zeitung shared the data with the ICIJ. 400 journalists recruited, sworn to secrecy. For 1 year, complete silence.
Complete coordination and zero leaks.
For 1 year, they analyzed, verified every name, confirmed every connection. Then, April 3rd, 2016, simultaneous global publication.
The world was never the same.
Iceland's Prime Minister, offshore accounts connected to his name, assets hidden from the government he led, the one regulating Iceland's banks. Pakistan's Prime Minister, offshore companies linked to his children. The court found evidence, disqualified from office, then arrested. The list includes King of Saudi Arabia, President of Ukraine, President of Argentina, China's Communist Party leadership, 12 heads of state.
Regulate financial systems using the same hidden systems. They regulated offshore.
140 politicians from 50 countries, named, documents confirmed. The leaders are telling citizens to pay taxes. Or not.
Did not. Proof. Their own documents.
Over 100 billionaires, film stars, sports champions, business leaders, wealth hidden, income concealed,
but question
offshore,
the honest
legally
assessment of
structured,
offshore wealth in the
morally
Panama
questionable.
Papers.
The global response, immediate. 150 investigations launched in 79 countries within 12 months of publication. Unprecedented regulatory response.
Historical magnitude of the institutional response to journalism.
Financial recoveries to date. Over $1.36 billion recovered in taxes and fines
From one
set of documents.
$1.36 billion recovered and counting and ongoing. Recovered to
Mossack Fonseca, shut down in 2018. Its co-founders arrested in Panama, charged with money laundering after 40 years of operation. Consequence? Confirmed. John Doe's public manifesto stated, the scale of suffering imposed on the world by a few individuals and their helpers is breathtaking. The Panama Papers proved tax evasion is not theoretical, it is systematic, industrial scale, used by those who write the tax laws.
Often also uses offshore evidence, their own documents.
Every dollar hidden offshore is a dollar not available for hospitals, schools, roads, the public services that ordinary people depend on.
Public services lost. Uncalculable.
Oxfam estimates offshore tax avoidance costs governments $600 billion per year. Every year. That is not a rounding error. This investigation is educational. All facts from verified public sources. ICIJ database. Süddeutsche Zeitung, The Guardian, BBC Panorama, U.S. Department of Justice. 11.5 million documents. 1 year of silence. 400 journalists. 1 publication. The world is never the same. Tax havens are legal. Offshore accounts are legal. The question, legal for whom? When those who defines legality. Use them personally?
Legal for whom?
Sources, ICIJ, Official Panama Papers Database, Süddeutsche Zeitung reporting, The Guardian investigation, BBC Panorama documentary. U.S. Department of Justice records. All visuals are cinematic illustrations of verified, documented public facts. Every figure, institutional source. Every claim, court-tested record. Real research, cinematic truth.
all verified.
RSK Empire. Every week. One investigation. Nature, survival, wealth, agriculture. The stories that built your world. And hide its secrets. If the Panama Papers changed, how do you see financial power? Subscribe. Join the investigation. Every story. Always verified. Next investigation. The Rothschild banking empire. 2 centuries. One dynasty. How one family shaped European finance.
Investigation continues.